Welcome back to the Russell D. McLean YouTube channel. And today on the 13th video, we are diving straight into the 3 biggest mistakes that entrepreneurs make that makes their brand unforgettable. Now, I want you to keep in mind, the topic of this is the dangers of comparing yourself. Let's dive straight into mistake number 1. Ignoring their unique strengths. Entrepreneurs often make the mistake of fixating on the successes of others instead of recognizing and leveraging their own unique strengths, experiences, and talents. This can lead to a lack of confidence and innovation in their own endeavors. Now, I want you to keep this in mind, guys. You have no competition. When you stay true to who you are and your story and why you were driven and compelled to create the solution for the marketplace that you created, you will then begin to appreciate how far you've come and how much of an impact the value that you have personally developed within your experience can offer to others. You do not need to feel threatened by someone else's success, and you do not need to feel intimidated. In fact, you can actually feel the opposite. When you see someone else's success, right, in the field that you're in, right, you can absolutely rejoice over the fact that that is a picture of what's possible for you as well when you focus in on your unique abilities and what that means to the marketplace. Let's think about it. If you've taken the time to actually do the research, find out who it is that you serve and how it is that you serve them, figure out what their pain point is, and you find a unique way to actually deliver a solution to them that adds massive value, you are miles ahead of a lot of people. You don't have any competition. As a matter of fact, you might find that you can actually partner with some of these people as you get the momentum going in your own business. But don't be discouraged by the momentum that you see other people that they've generated for their businesses. You too have the opportunity to do a similar thing for your business. Now, the way things happen for them may not necessarily happen for you, but that doesn't mean that great things can't happen as well. It doesn't make sense for you to compare yourselves. And I want to talk a little bit more about this at the end concerning social media. On to mistake number 2. Copying rather than innovating. Comparing yourself to successful entrepreneurs can sometimes result in a tendency to mimic their strategies and business models without considering how they can add their own value or innovate in their own way. How they can add their own value and innovate in their own way. This can hinder creativity and limit potential growth opportunities. Listen, you are more special than you realize. When you find yourself in a space where you think that your ideas aren't cool enough, so you have to steal from someone else, you are missing the big picture. The big picture is you were put on this earth for a specific purpose. And the job and the assignment that has been given to you, no one else can fulfill but you. You at your best is absolutely needed in the marketplace. Never forget that. Stop making yourself small compared to other people. You don't have to be a copy of a copy, right? If you do that, you will be forgotten. Your brand will be forgettable, and you will blend into the masses. You won't stand out. The best thing that you can do is be the best version of you that you possibly can be. Start out, even though you're bad in the beginning, last through the learning curve. The development that you will gain by hanging in there and developing great levels of resilience and resourcefulness will take your brand to the next level. And think about it. When you do that, you will be able to serve people at the highest levels possible. Do not get caught up in the identity of others and losing yourself in that. You won't be able to show up and serve people at your highest capacity. People need you. There's a group of people out here that only you can connect with, that only you can resonate with, that only you can help solve their problems. You have to stop diminishing your value just because someone else has success and is making an impact. That is only an example of what you can do for your unique audience. I want you to keep that in mind. Moving on to mistake number 3. Now, these are all writer-downers, guys. And I want you to observe each of these mistakes and their best practices. Because if you leave the third one out, then you might find yourself back on the hamster wheel of repeating the first 2 mistakes. So here we go. Neglecting personal growth. Focusing solely on external benchmarks of success can cause entrepreneurs to neglect their own personal and professional development. Instead of investing in and improving their skills, knowledge, and mindset, they may become consumed with trying to emulate the achievements of others, which can hinder their long-term success and fulfillment. You don't want to suppress yourself from the personal development that you can achieve in your life by going through your unique journey, because that will give you the opportunity to measure where you are and to see what you can improve on to take yourself to the next level. The whole point is becoming the best version of yourself. That is what the marketplace needs. They don't need another copy of someone else. You can't beat someone at being them, right? You can't. And they can't beat you at being you. So take a hold of that opportunity and that leverage and become the best version of yourself. Why deny the marketplace your unique perspective, your unique story and journey of growth? That can actually enlighten and inspire many people. And all you're doing is robbing not only yourself, but people who actually need your unique experience and story and solution in the marketplace. You're robbing them of that experience. Don't do that to yourself. Now, I want to touch on social media, right? Because I definitely don't want to vilify social media. Yes, there are some establishments and brands out there that may use certain psychological influence triggers to make you focus on doing or being something other than yourself in order to fit in. But a lot of times that's not just the case. It's literally platforms filled with opportunities for expression. Now, think about it. If you have a bunch of people out there pretending to be something that they're not, how much better could you be if you show up as your authentic, unique self, right? That's exactly why I have a lot of freedom. I don't wish to be anybody out here. As a matter of fact, I'm actually inspired by people and their achievements. I don't waste time comparing myself. Now, even though when I was a lot younger, I used to go through that. I used to compare myself. I didn't feel significant. I felt very insecure. Well, long before social media came along, I began to appreciate myself and I began to gain confidence in how God made me, right? So yes, in time, I was able to develop the confidence necessary for me to not be misled or discouraged or to be caught up in situations where I'm comparing myself. When I did show up on social media, I was more inspired by anything because, I started out as an artist, right? And when I started using social media, it was to promote myself as a tattoo artist. But when I seen other skilled tattoo artists or artists that were actually further along than I was, rather than being discouraged, I was like, wow, we actually can do this? You mean to tell me with time and focus and intention, I can actually develop myself and become an artist just as good as these guys? So I was inspired, right? And I know a lot of us may not grow up in healthy environments, and a lot of people may compare us, and they may not let us know exactly how valuable we are. So we don't feel very confident in ourselves. But I'm telling you, stop allowing the images that you see online to make you feel less than. You are enough, right? You are enough. And you were given a seed by the Creator to develop yourself to be the very best you can be. Do not allow yourself to feel diminished in light of the greatness of others. Like King Solomon said, the race is not to the swift nor the strong, right? Even if someone is stronger than you, that means there's just simply opportunity for you to grow and develop your strength. Just because someone got there before you, guess what? You can learn from that journey. You can actually avoid the mistakes that they made. There's a lot of value in that stuff. So stop stressing yourself out. Enjoy the process of becoming. You absolutely can do it. The same way you learn how to walk, talk, write, ride a bike, swim, all of these milestones that you've reached in your life, you can continue to do that moving forward in any endeavor that you genuinely find interest in. Just be yourself. You'll be amazed at how many people connect to you and are inspired by you, right? Like I actually I left social media when I was going through my own mental madness, right? I left social media for 10 months, right? I had 5,000 followers. When I came back and I got serious and committed with helping people and inspiring people and serving my community at the highest level, I actually gained thousands of followers and went viral quite a few times. And you know what that taught me? That if it can happen for me at my age, and right now I'm 51, it can happen for anyone. Do you understand that? I'm not the best looking guy or whatever. Yes, I attracted a lot of women in my life and things. I've been very blessed in that way. But guess what? That doesn't make me any better or any less than anyone else, right? I'm around people. As a matter of fact, I have a cousin who's a millionaire right now. Do you think that discourages me? Guess what? It encourages me because it lets me know that in my close proximity, there's someone that went from rags to riches and that I can do it too. So I want you to be encouraged. I hope you found some nuggets in this video, guys. And please stop comparing yourselves. We need your unique story, your unique message, and your unique solution in the marketplace. So keep pressing. Subscribe to this channel, like this video, leave a comment, and share it with as many people as you can. And I want you guys to have a wonderful week. Keep pushing.